Every year, humanitarian emergencies affect millions of people around the world. Whether these develop slowly, like a drought or a refugee crisis, or happen more suddenly, like an earthquake or a typhoon, aid agencies are there to help the survivors. During those emergencies, people in the UK will often fundraise and give money to help.
We decided it'd be really cool to have a Moustache Day for No Shave November, then changed it for the typhoon. Well, we thought it'd be really, cool and quirky, and a lot of people would join in.
We've raised approximately at least £40 so far, but we're looking to raise more.
We all know what it's going to do. We all know what difference can make. So we can give him money and wake up in the morning and know that we are trying to make a difference.
But have you ever wondered, how does an aid agency use that money effectively? Jason, Cameron, Jordan and John did. So they went to the Catholic Agency for Overseas Development, CAFOD, to find out how the money they raised for the Philippines typhoon appeal had been used.
We have come to CAFOD today to find out about how CAFOD work, how they operate.
After meeting some of the different CAFOD teams, they sat down with Laura and Rob, who explained how CAFOD responds to emergencies. When a disaster happens, staff members assess the scale of the emergency, not just from what's on the news, but by talking to local partners, community organisations that CAFOD works with around the world, and through Caritas, the global network of Catholic aid agencies. A management team is formed, a response plan is quickly agreed and put into action, and initial funds are sent out to local partners to support their relief work.
Each and every person that works here is involved in a stage of the disaster response.
In the most serious situations, like the Philippines, members of the CAFOD team may fly out to help those local partners.
After a disaster, what happens is that colleagues go to these countries, they go and help them.
Back at CAFOD, every team is involved in the emergency response. One team gets the latest information about the crisis onto the website, so people know what's happening. Another team takes calls from people across the country wanting to find out how they can help. CAFOD staff also contact other aid agencies to find out how they are planning to help, working out where the gaps are and making sure there's no duplication.
Each stage is being monitored, each stage is being helped. It's really effective.
If possible, our partners buy emergency supplies in the immediate area to support the local economy. CAFOD provides the funding and advises on the best way to distribute the supplies, so that the people who are most affected or least able to help themselves are served first. CAFOD's golden rule is always to ask the people and partners on the ground what they need most. That ensures the supplies are appropriate. For example, if handing out dry rice, ensuring people also have water and pots to cook it in.
I used to think that all they did was just go to a country and just help with food, but actually there's more to that.
As time passes, the needs of people affected by the crisis also change. For example, if people are gathering in temporary camps, it might be necessary to install toilets and a clean water supply. But it's not just the immediate response that's important. CAFOD continues to work closely with the affected communities and local partners to help them rebuild their lives and to be better prepared for future emergencies. The support given by schools and parishes in England and Wales goes on helping for years to come.
Today we have learned just how organised the whole of the CAFOD team are.
I think the next time a disaster happens, I'll see it from a point of view of somebody who knows how it works.
Now that I've actually experienced it, seen it, I've got a stronger knowledge about what they do. I've seen different sorts of offices and different sorts of things that people do.
I didn't realise that there was so much involved.
In our school, with our teachers, we can kind of fundraise for that or see what we can do to make a difference.
So, what could you do next time there's an emergency?